Hello and welcome to Mrs. Law's class. In this video, we're going to take a look at order of operations that also involve exponents. Now remember the acronym BEDMAS. So the B is first, and that stands for brackets, which means that we're going to do anything with brackets first. Now brackets has to involve two or more numbers with operations inside, not just a single number. The next letter is E, and that means to do exponents. And then we have D and M. So we multiply or divide in order from left to right. We could do multiplication first or division. And then that's similar to A and S, which stands for add or subtract. Again, in order from left to right. So let's take a look at some examples. So in this first one here, we have 2 to the power of 5 plus 1. There are no brackets, so we're going to go to our exponent. And we have an exponent of 5 with a base of 2. So we're going to do 2 to the power of 5 first. And that is 32. And then we have the plus 1, which we bring down. And then 32 plus 1 is 33. A nice simple one to start with. All right, let's try another one. So here, B for brackets. Now this bracket is only surrounding one number inside the brackets, even though it has an exponent. But it does have an exponent inside this brackets. So we're going to do 3 squared first. So 3 squared is 9. Now, since there's no operation right in between here, between the 2 and the bracket, the operation actually stands for times. So I'm going to rewrite this as 11 minus 2. And either you can put brackets around the 9, or you can rewrite this as 11 minus 2 times 9, whichever is easier for you to remember. So now we can see that we're going to do the multiplication next. So the 2 times 9. So we have 11 minus 18. And then finally we have our subtraction. And 11 minus 18 is negative 7. All right, let's take a look at a couple of more difficult examples. So here we have brackets. So we are going to do the brackets first. And inside the brackets, we see that there are two bases with their own exponent. So we have 9 squared, which is 81, plus 15 to the power of 0. Remember, anything to the power of 0 is always going to be 1. So we're going to go plus 1. We're going to place brackets around these two numbers because we haven't worked them out yet. So we still want to be able to do this 81 plus 1 first before we add anything else on. So plus, and then we have 8 squared. And we're going to do this at the same time as well. So 64. And that's going to be divided by negative 2 cubed. And remember that we have negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, which means that this is going to be negative 8. All right, so we're still going to work with our brackets first. So that's going to be 82. And we have plus. And we're also going to do our division at the same time because nothing else affects that. So 64 divided by negative 8 is negative 8. And then 82 plus negative 8 is 74. All right, let's do one more with a fraction, a big fraction. So we're going to work with our numerator and our denominator separately. And then we're going to do that last part, which is a big long line, which is our division. Okay, so working with just the numerator, we have this exponent here. So we're going to do that first. So we have negative 18 plus 16. And if you only want to work with the numerator, we can just finish that off. Negative 18 plus 16 is negative 2. So I left a bit of space because we're going to have to go back to work with the denominator. So in the denominator, we have to do our brackets first. So that's going to be 2 minus 3. So that's going to be negative 1 to the power of 7 minus. And we're going to also do this exponent at the same time. So we have negative 5 cubed, and negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5 is negative 125. So the reason we're able to do that at the same time is because we're going to get this expression of negative 1 to the 7, and then we're going to take away this number anyways. So negative 1 to the power of 7, let's get rid of that exponent, so it's going to be negative 1. And now we have a minus negative, so we're going to say this is going to be plus 125. Okay, so we're going to keep going. So we have already a single number in the numerator, which is -2, but we're going to join our two values in the denominator. So -1 plus 125 is 124. And we can simplify this fraction by dividing the numerator and the denominator by 2. And that will give us -1 over 62. And those are some questions that you can work with and review again if you like, on how to do order of operation questions.